This is Split Second, Episode 3, VTR, June 29, 2022. Air date, July 1st, 2022. And take one.
What is the only mammal that can truly fly? You'll find out in a moment as one of these three contestants tries to win a brand new 2022 Acura NSX Type S in just a split second. And now, here's the star of the show, Justin Hall.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much there, Corey Lawrence. We appreciate you standing in tonight for Jason Hoyt. And welcome to all of y'all at home to our show today. The answer to the question during the opening that Corey gave you all, the bat is the only mammal capable of true flight. I guess most of you knew that, but if you're interested, there are over 2,000 species of bats, including one in particular that is only an inch big. That's bats, and they're usually in my belfry given my previous hosting gigs, but anyways, we have a returning champion here, Turd Ferguson, who's going for his third game today. Turd, you think you've got what it takes to hang around for a couple more games?
I'm going to say this. I have went up against these two gentlemen on multiple occasions, and they are fantastic competitors, and I'll go out here and give my best, and we'll see if it's enough tonight.
All right, well, fair enough. And let's find out a little bit about the two that are going to be taking him on today. Corey, if you please, introduce Turd's two competitors today.
Well, his two competitors today are as follows. Here we have Scott and Christopher Rahaman.
Welcome to the two of you. We appreciate you taking time out of your evening to come join us here on Split Second. And we will interview the both of you all here when we go to the second round. But for right now, let's go ahead and get into the first round. Let me explain to Scott and Chris how this is going to work. Each of you are going to see three answers on the screen, and I want one answer from each of you. If all of you answer correctly, you get $10. If two of you come up with an answer, you get $25. And in the first round, if one of you answers correctly by yourself, you get what's known as a singleton, and that's $50 today. You buzz in only after you see the entire question and I read you the choices. Buzz in too soon and you'll be faced with a lockout and you will be forced to go last. So get your hands poised on your buzzers, which are, Turd, you know that you are shift 1. Scott, you are shift 2. And Chris, you are shift 3. And I believe I hear my judge in the background. Is he here? Johnny Bergman?
Here.
There he is. Alright. Well, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get to the first question. Do not click off for any reason. Just operate your buzzers only. because it will interfere with this game. So let's go ahead and go to this first question. Here we go. Players, I'm going to show you three types of horses. Horses, I said. And I want you to pick one and tell me true or false. Is it an actual type of horse? Look at the screen. Alright, strawberry roan, mountain sorrel, dapple gray. Buzzers are open. And Chris, you are in first. So pick one answer and tell me true or false.
Strawberry roan, false.
No, I'm sorry. And in this type of scenario, if you answer incorrectly, that one is done for. That answer is true. So that one goes away now. And Turd, we come to you next.
I'm gonna go with Dapple Gray and say true.
And you're correct there. And Scott, that leaves you with mountain sorrel.
Mountain sorrel, I'm gonna say false.
It's a type of plant, and Scott and Turd get $25. See how this works now, Chris?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We're going to move on to the next question. I'm going to show you three movies, players, and I want you to pick one and tell me which of the following Fonda family, Peter, Jane, or Henry, starred in them. Take a look at the screen. Easy Rider, Cat Ballou, The Boston Strangler. Turd, you're in first.
I'm gonna go with the Boston Strangler and say that was Henry Fonda.
You're correct. And Scott, you're in next.
I'll take a guess and say Cat Bayou was Jane Fonda?
That's correct. And it's actually Ballou.
Oh, Baloo, sorry.
Cat Ballou. And alright, Chris, that leaves you with Easy Rider.
Could you repeat those choices again, please? I'm sorry.
Yes. You have to choose Peter, Jane, or Henry for Easy Rider. And,
For Easy Rider?
well, Henry's already been chosen, so. Okay, hold on. Alright, Chris, I got a judgment ruling there on your answer, and unfortunately, that is incorrect. So, Turd and Scott get $25 once again. And I will explain what. Or go ahead, Johnny.
No, I was going to say about Easy Rider, but I apologize. You're the host.
No, that's okay. That's exactly why I wanted to bring you on board, because you can educate people where I don't know very much about this stuff. So,
Oh, well, I thank you very much. I was just going to say that involving Easy Rider, but that was Peter.
okay. All right. Well, we will move on to the next question here. I'm going to show you three fill in the blanks with a woman's name. I want you to pick one and fill in the blank that would give you also the name of a plant. Take a look at the screen. Great. Witch, black-eyed. Turd, you're in first.
I'm gonna go with Witch, and it's Witch Hazel.
That is correct. Chris, you're in next.
Black Eyed Peas, please.
Oh, sorry, that is not right. So you're done there. And Scott, you can answer that one, or Crepe.
Turd took the one I knew. I'll guess Black Eyed Jane.
Susan is what we were looking for there, and
Can I try Crepe?
you can.
Is it Crepe Suzette?
Now, Crepe Myrtle.
Oh,
Yep, and Turd picks up a singleton there.
Whew.
Alright, I'm going to show you 3 actors, and I'm going to have you pick one. They all gained fame in a TV sitcom created by Norman Lear. Pick one and name me the sitcom that the actor starred in. Take a look at the screen. Sherman Helmsley, John Amos, Carol O'Connor. Turd, you're in first.
Carol O'Connor would be on the family.
That is right. Scott,
John Amos. Is it Good Times?
it is Good Times. And Chris, need you to buzz in here real quick. Okay, that leaves you with Sherman Helmsley.
That's another thing I was hesitant to buzz in on because I'm not good with sitcoms.
Oh,
Don't know it? Okay.
moving on up.
Ah,
Yeah.
Now do you
For
know it?
shame.
No? Okay. Sherman Helmsley is the Jeffersons. And Scott and Turd pick up $25. Alright. I'm going to show you guys 3 well-known operas. I want you to pick one and tell me the country that they are set in. Take a look at the screen. William Tell, Rigoletto, Girl of the Golden West. Scott, you're in first.
William Tell, I believe, is Switzerland.
Is correct. Turd
I'm gonna say Rigoletto's Italy.
is right again. And Chris, how about Girl of the Golden West?
ooh, that's a good one. I want to. Something.
Your time is up. The United States. Good old US of A. And Turd and Scott get $25. Alright, players, each of these words you're about to see describe a group of a particular animal. I want you to pick one and tell me the animal. Take a look at the screen. A yoke, a pride, a colony. And Turd, you're in first.
I'll go with the pride, and that would be lions.
That is right. Scott, you're up next.
I'll go with a colony and say ants.
Is right. And Chris, how about a yoke?
Goat.
No, oxen. Oxen, yes. And Scott and Turd once again get $25. Each of these that you're about to see, players, were the first female to hold a particular position in government. I want you to pick one and name me the president who put them there. Take a look at the screen. Secretary of Labor Frances Perkins, Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, and Surgeon General Antonia Novello. And Turd, you're in first.
I very well could get this wrong, but Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, was that Reagan?
That was Reagan. And Scott, you're up next.
Let's just go with Secretary of Labor and guess Nixon.
No, sorry, it wasn't Nixon. Chris, you can try that one or you can try the Surgeon General.
Sergeant General.
All
Surgeon
right.
General.
Who was the president that put that person there?
Oh God.
Your time is up. That was George Bush Sr. And Secretary of Labor Frances Perkins was put in place by Franklin Roosevelt. And Turd gets a singleton once again. Alright, players, each of these are clues to someone famous with the last name of Graham. Pick one and give me their first name. Take a look at the screen. Washington Post publisher, evangelist, dancer, choreographer. Turd, you're in first.
Evangelist would be Billy Graham.
Billy is right. Alright, Scott,
Uh, can't think of it.
time. And Chris, how about you?
That's a big fat no on me either.
Alright, no points there. Turd gets a singleton. Washington Post publisher was actually Kathleen Graham, and dancer choreographer was the well known Martha Graham. And Turd gets $50.
Did you know that Martha Graham was very much into storytelling?
No, I didn't.
No, absolutely. But she was known to do telegrams.
Oh.
We're leaving, folks. Thank you. God bless. No, Monty, don't. No, put down the gun, Monty. Sorry about
Oh
that.
my god.
Alright. We are going to show you some groups with a colorful name, and I want you to tell me yes or no. Was this ever used to describe a faction of the British Army? Take a look at the screen. The Redcoats, the Green Berets, the Black and Tans. And Scott, you're up first.
The Redcoats, yes.
Is correct. Turd.
The Green Berets, no.
Yeah, that's correct. They are American outfit. So, Scott or Chris, that leaves you with the Black and Tans.
No for the last one.
Should have said yes there. And Turd and Scott received $25. Okay, I'm going to show you 3 types of clothing. And players, I want you to tell me, would you wear them on your head or on your feet? Take a look at the screen. Glengarry, Tarboosh, Leghorn, and Turd, you're in first.
I'm going to go with Tarboosh and say your head.
Is correct. Scott.
I'm gonna go with Leghorn. Hope it's not a trick and say your feet.
No, sorry, that goes on your head.
Dang it.
And Chris, that leaves you with Glengarry.
For your head.
Is correct.
You got it.
And he finally scores some points.
Chris!
And players, with that sound, that is the end of the first round. Let's take a look at the scores. Turd, you're at 325. Scott, you're at 150. And Chris, you finally got your first $25 of the game. But players, we are not done yet. We have a lot more game to play. Come on back after the break, and we're going to talk with our players and play some more split second right after this. Don't go away. And welcome back to Split Second, everybody. Let's go down here real quickly and talk with our 3 players. Let's talk first with our champion, Turd Ferguson, who has won so far. He's holding on to a trip to Greece that he picked up, and well over $9,000, $9,948 so far. And Turd, the stakes are getting higher and higher for you the closer you get, so Like, if you actually win the car today, what are you going to do with that Acura?
Well, I think we'll have to start off with a little nice little joyride going down the interstate, maybe some back roads. See if we can open it up and see what that bad boy can do. But yeah, we'll start with that. Having as many kids as I can. It's not going to fit everybody, so we'll uh we'll see how that goes.
I had to do it in shifts, huh?
That is absolutely the truth.
But I'm fine because that is a manual transmission car up there. So,
Oh, I
uh,
can drive a stick all day.
well, my jokes are falling on dry ears. So we'll just wish you the best of luck, and we hope that you do well today here. But trying to stop you from your run, we have Scott Michaels over here who I believe is a college student somewhere. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm a college student from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, majoring in theater.
All right, and like what type of shows are you geared toward doing? Like what are your favorites? I guess I should say.
Um, I do like the plays more than musicals, mostly because I have a horrible singing voice. Uh, I've been into one being Clue, the board game being a play, which was very fun, and then the other being 12 Angry Men.
Two very popular plays to be exact.
Yeah, and even though I don't like them, I might be going for my first musical this upcoming school year, which I know the first one's going to be Grease.
Oh, one of my favorite musicals.
You're gonna have so it's gonna be slick, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to be Slick Puff Daddy.
Okay. Well, Scott, we wish you the best of luck with all of your endeavors here, and we wish you luck here on the rest of the show. And Chris, we come to you now. Christopher Rahaman from down
Yes.
Florida way. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I just turned 22 the day the day of this recording, and probably and a couple days before when this airs. But I live in Palm Bay, Florida. I am a college student as well. YouTuber, game show, and reality show fanatic.
Okay. Well, uh, I mean, what all type of game shows are you fanatical over? Like, any particular ones that are your favorites?
Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and The Price is Right.
Okay. All very commendable games that are doing quite well on TV still yet.
Yes,
And maybe one day we'll see you on one of those shows.
potentially.
Okay. Well, good luck to all three of you here. And let me explain how this second round is going to work. Now the stakes are doubled, players. So if all of you come up with an answer, it's $20. Two of you, $50. And if somebody gets a singleton here in this second round, it is now worth $100 only. So not only are you playing for money, but you're also playing for that all important position in the countdown round, which we will explain when we get to it. But for right now, get your hands on your buzzers and let's begin the second round. I'm going to show you three words that mean emperor or king, and I want you to tell me the language that it comes from. Take a look at the screen. Czar, Caesar, Kaiser. Turd, you're in first.
Uh, Kaiser German.
Is correct. Scott,
Oh, Caesar Greek?
No, you would think so, but that is not correct. Uh, Chris, you can either take that one or Czar.
Mm,
Hurry.
no, no guess for this. No guess.
Alright. Oh, alright.
Czar.
Czar is Russian, and Caesar, believe it or not, is Latin. So
Oh,
Turd picks up $100 there. Alright, I'm going to show you three places where pilgrimages are held for religious believers. I want you to pick one and name me the country it is located in. Take a look at your screen. Benares, Medina, Padua,
wait.
and
Oh,
uh, hold on here, folks. Let me open the board here. Buzz in again, folks. And shift 3, or do you need me to do it for you?
um, yeah, do it for me because I don't know. It's not working for me.
Alright. Uh, Scott, you're in first.
Um, you said you're looking for the country.
The country it is located in, yes.
Medina, I think is Saudi Arabia.
You're right.
Ooh,
Turd.
okay.
I wish you'd have taken that one. I was going to say Funky Town.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Uh, Benares. Let's go with Belgium.
No, sorry, that is not right. Chris, you can either answer that one or Padua.
Yeah, no guess with that either one.
Alright. Benares is India, and Padua is Italy. So Scott comes up with a singleton there. Well done.
Hey, I just want to
Oh,
say,
nice.
I was just going to say Turd, but don't you mean not Funky Town, but Funky Cold? Funky Cold Medina. I'll stop now, Justin. Apologize.
You're fine.
If
Alright.
I could have come up with a Star Trek or Star Wars reference, I would have done something with Padua.
Alright, players, I'm going to show you three famous books set during World War II. I want you to pick one and name me the author of the book. Take a look at the screen. From Here to Eternity, The Young Lions, The Naked and the Dead. And Scott, you're in first.
Probably wrong on this. From here to eternity, Zimmerman.
No, I'm sorry, that is wrong. Turd, you're in next.
I literally have no clue, so I'm just going to go Young Lions Hemingway.
Nope, sorry, you're wrong there as well. Chris, you can answer any one of those you think you can answer.
That's gonna be a big fat no on my end too.
Alright, no points there. Let me go over these. From Here to Eternity is actually James Jones.
Oh,
The Young Lions, Irvin Shaw. And The Naked and the Dead is a Norman Mailer novel. So, no points there. We move on to another question. I'm going to show you three lines from nursery rhymes here. I'm going to ask you to pick one and answer the question that pertains to these nursery rhyme characters. Take a look at the screen. What little girls are made of, what little boys are made of, what three men in a tub. So, Turd, you're in first.
What little girls are made of, sugar and spice and everything nice.
Is correct. Scott, you're in next.
Why am I blanking?
Hurry.
Shooting blanks.
I can't.
And, Chris, you're up next.
Really?
I'm
Okay, let
sorry,
me check.
Scott.
I'm out with this one too.
All right. What little boys are made of? Snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. And the three men in a tub is the butcher,
Rubber,
the baker, and the candlestick maker.
Rub
Yeah.
a dub dub.
Yep, rub a dub dub. So Turd picks up a singleton there, so that's $100 for him. Well done. All
I'm
right,
sorry on that one, Scott. That was just too funny.
you're all good. That's what we like to do around here. We like to have fun here at Rocky Top Studios. All right, players, I'm going to show you three deliberately misspelled words. I want you to pick one and give me the correct spelling. Take a look at the screen. Pharaoh, dinosaur, xylophone. All right, Turd, you're in first.
Okay, let's see. Dinosaur would be Dinosaur.
That is correct. Scott, you're up next.
Pharaoh is Pharaoh.
Um,
All right, Scott, yes, that is the correct spelling. And Chris, that leaves you with spelling xylophone correctly for us.
is it XYLAPHONE?
It is indeed, and everybody gets $20.
There you go. Congratulations, everybody, especially you, Chris.
That go.
Chris.
All right, I'm going to show you
Um,
guys some classic hour long TV shows from the past. I want you to pick one and tell me true or false. Were they created by Aaron Spelling? Take a look at the screen. Dallas, Hill Street Blues, 8 is enough. Alright, Turd, you're in first.
Uh, Hill Street Blues. No, false.
False is correct. Uh, Scott
I'm gonna say Dallas. False?
is
No.
correct as well. And Chris, that leaves you with 8 is enough.
False? Question mark.
False is right. They all are not created by Aaron Spelling. Well done. Everybody gets $20.
There you go. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I'm kind of sneaky that way with those questions. So
How sneaky are
Hey,
You little stinker.
thank you, Turd.
you? Boy!
I, I want everybody to take a look at our split second board, which for those of you that are playing, that means I need you to look at Studio One Game Chat, please, for your next one.
Okay. Video one. Okay.
There are the three files. Now, players, those are three watch brand symbols. What I want you to do is pick one and name me the watch brand that uses them. Take a look at the screen. Brand 1, Brand 2, Brand 3. Alright, Turd, you're in first.
All right, so brand one, I'm going to go with um, Rolex.
No, sorry, that is incorrect. Scott, you're up next.
I think brand 2 is Rolex.
Yes, it is. And Chris?
not much of a watch knowledge expert, so sorry.
You're done there too. Scott picks up $100 and let
I
me
think
go
I
over
know
these.
three.
Okay, go over it with us.
I think three is Gucci.
Nope, one is actually Gucci. Three is Omega.
Oh, Mac.
Yep.
Ah,
So Scott picks up $100. All right, players. I'm gonna show you a pair of a nickname and a country. I want you to pick one and tell me the world leader that was known by that nickname. Take a look at the screen. The Rail Splitter, the USA. The Iron Duke, the UK. The Great Asparagus, France. Alright. Turd and Chris, need the two of you to ring in, please.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay. Alright, Scott, you are in first.
I'll guess the Iron Duke in UK, Winston Churchill.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Turd, you're in next.
Shot in the dark. The rail splitter from the USA. Abraham Lincoln.
Is right.
Oh God.
And Chris, you can answer either the Iron Duke or the Great Asparagus.
I'm blank on both. Sorry.
Alright. Well, there's no harm in not knowing these, but Turd gets a singleton, and we will go over these real quickly. The Iron Duke, the UK, is actually the Duke of Wellington,
Oh,
and the Great Asparagus is actually Charles de Gaulle of
I
France.
would not have picked him.
Yeah, he was named that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Justin.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that he was named that. You ready for this? Because of his nose.
Ah, okay. So that
Because
explains that one.
because when he had nose, he had nose. You know what I mean? So
All right. Well, players, we will finish up here. I'm going to show you three types of aircraft. I'm going to ask you to pick one and give me the name of it. Actually, let me give a little more context. Each of these describe a type of water or type of aircraft that is used. I want you to pick one and give me the name of it. Take a look at the screen. Water or land takeoffs and landings. Water takeoffs and landings only. Vertical takeoffs and landings. So, Turd, you're in first.
I'm gonna go with vertical takeoffs and landings. Helicopter.
That is correct. Scott,
Water takeoffs and landings only. Is that a seaplane?
that is a seaplane. And Chris, that leaves you with water or land takeoffs and landings.
A jet.
No, sorry, that in fact is an amphibian. Johnny, you want to give us a little bit of context on that while we score the players here?
you said amphibian, right?
That's what you've got out here beside of that one.
Okay, hold on. Just gonna make sure.
Looking
Yeah,
for
my
the
answer
green
was
board.
in honor of my good friend Lawrence McNeil.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, but yeah, it is a type of boat that does that. So
Okay, yeah, I didn't have anything more to go off of with that other than amphibian. Like
sure.
maybe another parentheses or something there, but
I'll tell you what I'll do, baby. I do apologize about that, Justin. But when I get a chance, I'll put in a boat after amphibian. So
oh, that's okay. We're all good. Uh, all right, players, we're gonna move on here, and I want you to look at the screen with three iconic movie characters. I want you to pick one and tell me the actor who did the original voice of them. Take a look at the screen. Mickey Mouse, Darth Vader, Shrek. Turd, you're in first.
Darth Vader would have been James Earl Jones.
Is right, and he's still doing it today, as a matter of fact. Uh, shoot, Scott, I couldn't think of your name. You're up next.
Shrek is Mike Myers.
Is right. And Chris, how about Mickey Mouse?
There was two people that played it during the time, but don't think I could come up with I don't think I know the name of that name of who played it. Sorry.
Alright, that was the Walt Disney. Alright, so Turd and Scott pick up $50.
And hey, we all remember Darth Vader's famous phrase, Luke, this is CNN.
Oh,
Those are the days. Those
and
are the days.
players, with that sound, we have reached the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. Turd at a commanding $765. Scott, you're not far behind him at $490. And Chris, you are at $65. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have the countdown round, and I'll explain that to you on the other side of this break. Don't go away, folks. Welcome back, everybody. We've got the countdown round all ready now for you. And as a quick little addendum we have to make before we go any further, my production staff alerted me to a boo-boo that was credited on Chris's part. His spelling of xylophone was actually incorrect. He gave us XYLAPHONE, which is incorrect. That is XYLOPHONE. So we had to take away 20 from him, and he is now at 45. And we had to credit Turd and Scott with an additional 30 because they spelled their words correctly. So the scores now stand at $7.95 for Turd, $5.20 for Scott, and $45 for Chris. But players, we have blanked the scores, and let me explain why. Because as I said, this is now the countdown round, which determines who goes for the car. The questions are going to be just as before, but with a twist. Now when you buzz in, you give me 1, 2, or all 3 answers to the question. If you're the first to buzz in, you count down 1 number. How the first person to 0 wins. How many numbers to start with? That is determined actually where you stood after the second round. And they are as follows. Turd, you had $795 going into this round, so you're going to count down from 4. Scott, you're going to count down from 5. And Chris, even though you're counting down from 6, how fast you buzz in can still turn the tide in this game. I have seen it done before. So, if everybody is ready, let's begin the countdown round. Each of these are the names of businesses that were the setting of a well-loved TV sitcom. I want you to pick one and name me the sitcom it was set in. Take a look at the screen. Dunder Muffin Inc., WKRP FM, and Mel's Diner. And Turd, you're in first.
Alright, WKRP FM would be WKRP in Cincinnati.
Correct. Continue.
Okay, I'm a little confused about the first one because I think part of that name is misspelled, so I'll come back to it. Mel's Diner, was that Alice?
That is correct. Continue.
Okay, unless it's something I'm getting confused. Dunder Muffin, I thought it was Mifflin, but would have been The Office.
Is correct. And Turd has only one correct answer to give me. Scott and Chris, you have 5 and 6 respectively. Here comes the next question. Players, I'm going to show you 3 U.S. states. I want you to pick one and tell me true or false. Were they part of the Northwest Territory that came into being after the Revolutionary War? Take a look at the screen. Kentucky, Michigan, and Delaware. Turd, you can win your 3rd game right here.
Delaware, no.
Well, are you saying false there?
That's false, yes.
Yes, false is correct. And Turd, you have done it again. You have won your 3rd game.
Thank you very much. Good job, Scott and Chris.
Good
Yes, good game to the both of you. Turd, I'll be back to talk with you in just a minute. Scott, you take with you $520 and our thanks for being here. Did you have fun with us tonight?
Oh god, yeah, I had fun. I like this game.
Alright, well, I'd love to see you come back and try again at a later date. And you have some parting gifts you're taking with you as well as the $520. Scott, round of applause for Scott Michaels, everybody. And Chris Verhamen, you finally were able to get you some points, and just in the end, you tried your best while you were here, but all I want to know is, did you have fun?
As always.
Alright, good deal. Well, like I said, you're taking the $45 you have there with you, some parting gifts, and study up a little bit, and hopefully you'll be able to come back and do really good on your next appearance. But you did well this time around, and like I said, I hope you had fun, and come back and see us again. And Turd Ferguson, as soon as we come back from this break, you're going to get your next opportunity at that beautiful Acura. So we'll take a pause and we'll come back and we'll see if he can drive out of here tonight in that Acura, folks. Don't go away. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, standing beside of this absolutely gorgeous Acura. We're going to see if Turd can win it this time. I do have another vacation to entice you, though, if you're not able to come up with all 3 car's windows. And here's Corey Lawrence to tell you about it. Corey, take it away.
Richard, it's a trip to Honolulu, Hawaii. This property is a 2-minute walk from the beach and just a 4-minute walk from the Diamond Head Crater Park. The Sheraton Waikiki features 2 oceanfront pools, an adult-only infinity pool, and a Lumaoa playground featuring 2 freshwater swimming pools and a 70-foot-long water slide. Modern rooms feature a flat-screen TV and video games at the Sheraton Waikiki. Rooms are simply styled and offer a private balcony, some with a mountain or ocean views. In-room coffee and a work desk are also provided. $3,728. Good luck.
something that I forgot to give to my announcer on this is that this is for 7 nights, and also breakfast is included every morning. So this is quite a trip on the line for you, but I mean, if you find the word vacation the very first time, that is the end of the round for you. I do apologize because the last time you played this, I know I had you match the 2 vacation windows, but as soon as you find one, that technically is the end of the bonus round. Unless you find all 3 car windows. So, with that being said, Turd, get to picking.
All right. Well, my daughter gave me the 3 numbers that's going to win this car, and we're going to start with number 3.
Gonna start with number 3. Alright. Has he found a car symbol behind window number 3? Let's spin it around and take a look. No, Turd, I'm sorry, but here is the good news. That is a vacation symbol, so you have won that trip to Hawaii that Corey explained. Let's reveal all the windows today. They were behind 1, 2, and 5. So that trip actually puts you at, let's see, let me pause. Alright, Turd, you have amassed now with the winning of the trip to Hawaii now $14,471. Now, because you did not pick up the car, let me tell you what I'm supposed to do for you. You can take all of your goodies plus another $3,000 and a guaranteed spot in the Tournament of Champions and head to the house, all said and told, with about roughly $17,500 overall. Or you can risk it all and come back for a 4th game and stand to risk everything that you've accumulated thus far. This is only your 3rd game. If you can make it to the 5th game and win the countdown round, you automatically drive out of here in this Acura you're standing beside. So, think on that for just a couple of seconds here. It's a huge decision for you. What do you want to do, Turd Ferguson? Do you want to stay and play? Or do you want to start traveling to those exotic vacations you've won so far and all that money?
Well, and I heard you mention that about the guaranteed spot in the TLC, right?
Yes. You would be the very first champion to stamp your ticket to the TOC if you were to head out of here right now.
Well, I can tell you that while it is fun as heck playing this game and would love to continue on, at the same time, I love the idea of being in the TOC with some great champions that will be to come. And I feel like tonight's game was as perfect of a game as I could have played almost. So I don't want my luck to run out. So I will accept your offer and leave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Turd is the first champion to stamp his ticket to the TOC And his overall winnings with us are now $17,471. Who's going to be the next one amongst our three contestants that we have to pick next week? Come back and see us right here on Split Second. For now, I'm Justin Hall. Thanks to Corey Lawrence for filling in tonight. On behalf of John Bergman, Jason Hoyt, and all the production staff here at Split Second, we'll see you next time right here for another episode of Split Second. Good night.